Guys, how do you deal with toxic parents? I have a mother who calls up my dad, relatives, and my neighbors that all I do is text my friends, listen to music, and wasting a year of my life in studying. Oh, see, nobody wastes his or her life by studying. It's the greatest thing that a mankind has been given the gift. When I do all these activities during my breaks, okay, fine. We NEET PG students have to study for long hours, and breaks are inevitable part of that. She keeps on scolding me for taking a break, or when I talk to my one good school friend, that too I keep it under check in terms of time. Yeah, preparation time should be, each and every minute should be accounted for, just like a bullet in army. She keeps on scolding me for taking a break, or when I talk to my one good school friend, that too I keep it under check in terms of time. She undermines the time I put for studies or tells that I act like if I'm studying. Oh, you're so good at acting. No, just kidding. Or just says that I study for 5 minutes and take a break for hours. When that is not the case, I track my study hours through apps and diary. Even if I have an off day, I pre-plan the to-dos a day before and make sure that I compensate to the best of my abilities. We are financially secure, but she and my dad keep on badgering me to take up a job so that I don't lose my touch with clinical practice, and are forcing me to go to a hospital where the working hours are 10 plus. And the work, which is mostly skirt work, that JR1 also does in most of the medical colleges. My family is financially secure, yet my mom keeps on scolding me that I'm not studying properly, and tells people around the same as well. It's so annoying, and I have tried to keep my cool, but sometimes my reaction does come out negatively. Most of the days I ignore, but some days when you can't study much, they get to me and it hurts a lot. How do I deal with this problem? See, I will try to address your problem, and I will suggest you a four-pronged strategy for solving your problem. First, confide with someone you trust. This will considerably reduce your pent-up anger that is built up inside you, and would really make you have a more calm mind, and this calm mind will ultimately be helping in your studies. Secondly, reduce your trust deficit with parent. Whatever I'm right now able to gather from your grievance, that you're having a lot of trust deficit with your parents, and you can reduce that trust deficit in number of ways. Like, firstly, make them meet someone from a medical fraternity, or someone from medical background, or some of your friends that are also going through the same grind. I'm sure that if you can reduce the misunderstanding that you are having with your parents, then definitely it is going to then definitely make your parents understand that what actually are you trying, and ultimately this would reduce conflict, and ultimately your studies will be back on track. Thirdly, I would say that you reduce the trigger. Whatever I can gather from your message is that you are using a lot of gadgets and all, and that are acting as triggers. Because see, the old school people, they don't know the Pomodoro technique, or how to divide the time that we are blessed with. They did not were blessed with such kind of techniques in their time, so they only understand the old school technique. So just adopt this old school for their sake. Just don't use alarms, don't talk to friends on phones. If you start doing these things, this will ultimately reduce the trigger, and when the triggers are reduced, then it will considerably reduce your conflict. Talk to your someone whoever you want to talk with at that time when your parents are least chances of noticing you. Like, if your parents are going somewhere out, or parents are sleeping or something like that, you are best to judge when you can avoid your parents. And fourth, I would suggest you to minimize conflict with your parents. Do not retaliate, do not respond, to not react, because once you are reacting, then you are creating a conflict-like situation, and once you are creating conflict-like situation, then the whole atmosphere of studying is vanishes into the thin air, and that's what you won't like at the end of the day. So it's better you make yourself understand, and and hope that they also understand in the meantime that you are trying your best, you are giving your all, and in life that is the most that we can do. We can give our 100% in our hand, that what we will achieve in our examination, because in examination we can we can do hard work, we can prepare a lot, but what happens at that day, a lot of factors, a lot of chances, and a lot of luck matters, and it's better that you try to take your parents into confidence, and then your life will be much easy. And one thing that your father is saying, that you will forget the clinical skill, you say to your father that to forget the clinical skill, first you have to learn the clinical skills. And in MBBS, mostly we are talking about largely theoretical knowledge. The practical knowledge is very less, and so make your parents understand that to forget some skill, you require to learn those skills, and to learn those skills you need to crack PG, and to crack PG you need a sound and safe and a lack of toxicity in your home. So that's it from my side. If any of you is having any kind of problem, they can contact me through Telegram, or also they can comment on the comment section of my YouTube channel, and I will definitely see that what I can best to the best of my ability. Thank you.